You have said in the past that to survive extinction, the pivot for our species is away from separation theology and towards unity consciousness. What does that look like? How is it done? And how have highly evolved societies dealt with the problems of extension, pollution, polarization, and power mongering?
We have presented the prototype of the sacred triangle. And it is true that the spiritual and religious development of this planet has primarily been theologically based. We have said that the solution for the unity is going to be based on the sacred triangle, which is the unity of these three forces. The force of the mystical, the religious forces, the force of the galactic spirituality, and the forces of native spirituality. Now, I realize that there is a lot of resistance from a theological standpoint, that everybody has been theologically trained to hold to their beliefs, but the civilizations, the planets that have survived this type of crisis, have found a unity of consciousness and a unity of purpose, and most importantly, a unity to heal through the teachings of the sacred triangle. And that is why, from the very first of our lectures, we have brought forth and taught about the sacred triangle. And that has proved to be a very helpful and healing energy. And I want to remind you that each side of the sacred triangle plays an important role in bringing the unity consciousness. And that the galactic spirituality is what is most missing now, and it is that part that we are hoping to spread throughout this planet. And I do want to come back to one other point about the healing and the sacred triangle. Some of the other techniques or interventions or strategies that have been used to unite people, because we understand that there is a lot of resistance still to unity, has to do with the messianic intervention and has to do with the intervention of first contact. So if you ask me, well, how were we advising, or how were these other planets that were struggling with the same issues as the Earth, how were they able to come to unity consciousness because of the polarizations? And the answer is that one answer was that they were exposed to a messianic intervention, and or they were exposed to a first contact intervention, which could be considered a messianic-like intervention. So a first contact would not necessarily be that an extraterrestrial higher dimensional being would just appear, but that they would appear with instructions or guidance and wisdom. And this proved effective in overcoming the negative dark forces that were seeming to dominate a planet.